And President Trump welcoming New York City's mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani, the self-described democratic socialist, visiting the White House today. The meeting came on the same day the House of Representatives passed a resolution condemning what it calls the horrors of socialism. That vote took place shortly after Mamdani arrived in Washington for his afternoon meeting with the president. We go now live to NTD's Washington correspondent, Mari Otsu, who's standing by live at the White House. Good evening, Mari. So what came out of today's meeting today, and did the two, the president and the mayor-elect of New York City, find any common ground?
Steve, good evening. Yes, President Trump and incoming New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani struck a surprisingly conciliatory tone during their meeting today after months of sharp attacks on each other. President Trump posting just a couple minutes ago on Truth Social that it was a great honor, quote, meeting the new mayor of New York City, and a photo of him and Mamdani smiling together. The president today congratulated Mamdani on his election win right off the bat, saying that they have one thing in common, that they both want the city that they love to do well. Mamdani and President Trump have very different philosophies. Mamdani is a self-described democratic socialist who the president has frequently referred to as a communist, a label that Mamdani rejects. Mamdani's campaign promises include free public buses, city-run grocery stores, and increasing the minimum wage to $30 by 2030. And President Trump, a native New Yorker, has called those policies crazy in the past, but says today that some of Mamdani's ideas are no different from his own. Take a look.
We had a meeting today that actually surprised me. He wants to see no crime. He wants to see housing being built. He wants to see rents coming down, all things that I agree with. Now, we may disagree how we get there. I expect to be helping him, not hurting him. A big help, because I want New York City to be great. Look, I love New York City. It's where I come from. Ultimately, it's for the good of New York. If this city could be unbelievable, if he could be a spectacular success, I'd be very happy.
Mamdani has also cooled off his rhetoric in the days leading up to the meeting with President Trump, but he's previously accused President Trump of being a totalitarian and, quote, attacking the very fabric of democracy. He also framed much of his New York City mayoral campaign as a battle against President Trump, calling himself Donald Trump's worst nightmare. Take a look.
This is not only how we stop Trump, it's how we stop the next one. So, Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up.
Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. And I've been called much worse than a despot, so it's not that insulting. Maybe I think he'll change his mind after we get to working together.
This meeting is coming after President Trump tried to stop Mamdani from winning that election at the last second, endorsing Andrew Cuomo on election eve. And when Mamdani won, President Trump doubled down, issuing a presidential proclamation declaring anti-communism week, warning that terms like social justice and democratic socialism cloak what he calls the same evil doctrine of communism, which has only brought ruin throughout history. And today, just after Mamdani touched down in Washington for his meeting, the House passed a GOP-led resolution to denounce what it calls the horrors of socialism. Take a look at what Mamdani said when a reporter asked for his reaction to that bill passing.
I have to be honest with you, I focused very little on resolutions. Frankly, I've been focusing...
Socialism.
I understand. I think the focus is on the work at hand. I can tell you I am someone who is a democratic socialist. I've been very open about that. And I know there might be differences about ideology, but the place of agreement is the work that needs to be done to make New York City affordable.
President Trump adds that all people change and that Mamdani might too, noting that some of his own views have changed since he took public office. President Trump also praised Mamdani as a rational person who has the potential to make New York City safe and bring down costs if they work together. Steve, back to you.
NTD's Mari Otsu reporting live from the North Lawn of the White House. Thank you, Mari.